You can't be serious. Open that gate right now or I'll have you arrested. That's how it all started. Those words came flying out of Marlene Boyd's mouth, the iron-fisted HOA president of Willow Creek Estates, as she stood trembling at the locked entrance of my ranch. Behind her were two HOA board members, clipboard holding, iced coffee sipping lackeys, clearly regretting their life choices. But I didn't budge. "This is private property, ma'am. You're not welcome here." That was the moment she exploded. Heels stomping, phone whipped out like a weapon. "I'm calling the police. You'll be dragged out in handcuffs, you arrogant squatter." Squatter? I nearly laughed. I've lived on this land, 20 acres of peace, animals and solitude, for 7 years. I've got deeds, tax receipts, and even photos of me hand-building my own barn. But Marlene, she thought everything in a 10-mile radius belonged to her in her little HOA kingdom, even though my property legally sat outside HOA boundaries. She screamed into the phone, demanding officers come immediately. And sure enough, not 5 minutes later, flashing lights shimmered down the hill. Was this really happening? Let me rewind. I'm Jack Harrison, 42, retired firefighter, and I live alone in northern Arizona. Life was quiet until Marlene moved in last fall, bringing her oversized SUV, tinted sunglasses, and a god complex the size of the Grand Canyon. It all went south when a new developer built a fancy road right behind my land, linking the HOA to the highway. Suddenly, HOA members were jogging past my porch, letting dogs poop in my yard. Even a kid tore through my garden on a dirt bike. I put up signs, installed cameras, built a steel gate with a code lock. Marlene responded with a letter. I was in violation of HOA beautification codes. Beautification? It's a ranch, not a country club. I sent her a copy of my deed showing I wasn't part of the HOA. She replied, "That map must be outdated. We'll be conducting an inspection next week." That inspection was what led to the showdown at my gate. No heads up, no appointment, just Marlene and her gang storming toward my land like reality TV villains. I refused. She called the cops. And just as the officers arrived, one of her board members backed into my mailbox. Chaos. But then, something shifted. Tell me, what would you do if your HOA tried to take over your land? Drop your city or state in the comments.